Good afternoon, everybody. I'm getting ready to start my epic journey across the United States in this very beautiful Citabria that a excellent friend of mine is allowing me to use. My plan is to videotape each day. I'll try and post every night. It kind of depends upon how late I get in and what my time frame is for being able to post. But I'll do it. I'll do my best. So I want to let everybody know what my actual plan is, and I've been very reluctant on this, but I think I'm going to let everybody know how this plan came to be. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to tell everybody how this came to be or not, but I think for my own personal health, I think it might help me out. So last August, I lost my wife of 37 years. That day, my world come crumbling down and just shattered to pieces. Trying to put those pieces together has been extremely difficult, and I don't know that I actually will ever have them all together because there's so many of them missing. When my wife passed, that left a hole in my life the size of the universe, and I know that's a hole that will never ever be able to be filled again. So I'm going to make this trip, and maybe that'll help a bit for personal recovery. So how this trip ended up coming about is a very dear friend of mine came by, and he says, Jim, I want you to get your Tailwheel endorsement. He says, I'm going to put you on the insurance Monday for the Citabria. Get your endorsement, and I want you to fly this airplane across the United States. And I thought that was such an amazing offer of him to do. I thought about it, and I decided that would be a good idea. You know, a lot of people were saying, asking how they could help and to call me if they needed anything, and I really appreciate all that everybody put forth during that time. But it was kind of amazing that Darcy didn't actually ask what he could do. He just told me what to go do. So that I'm very grateful. So another friend of mine, Kevin, he gave me the training required. Got my endorsement, and since then I've been taking the aircraft out, getting as much experience in it as I can, and that experience has been such great mental therapy. Without a doubt, Darcy and this airplane, and it has truly saved my life in the truest sense of the words of saving my life. So I've decided I am going to make this trip. I am going to take a small portion of my wife with me on this trip. So now I'll tell you kind of what my path is going to be on this. I plan on leaving out of here tomorrow night and going down to Grand Junction. I'm going to spend the night in Grand Junction. That way I can get up early on Saturday morning, get up early Saturday morning and start across the mountains, the Rocky Mountains, while it's still nice and cool, and I've got a low density altitude. My first stop is going to be in Leadville, Colorado, which is the highest paved airport in the United States. It is something I've always kind of wanted to be able to do, and well, now's an opportunity. After I land there, I'm going to go work my way over to Colorado Springs. It should be all downhill from Leadville to get to Colorado Springs. I'm going to spend a couple of nights with my niece Rachel and her husband Raymond. Looking forward to getting to see their place. And then I'm going to leave out of there and further east. I'm going to make a stop at Rand's Aircraft Manufacturing. I want to tour their facility. And then possibly stop at Bearcraft Aircraft Manufacturing. I'd like to tour their facility as well. They are manufacturers of kits for home-built airplanes. I'm going to stop in Beaumont, Kansas, which is just a small town, but it has a grass runway, and you land at that grass runway, taxi through town, through the four-way intersection, stop at the stop sign, and you park across from their hotel. So that might be kind of a cool experience. I'll probably spend the night there, and then I'm going to go on into Oklahoma, and I want to see Chrissy and her wife Melissa. Looking forward to meeting Melissa. Heard a lot of good things about her. And spend the night with them. Then I'm going to continue on into Texas. I've got friends and family in Texas. I'm going to go see Carrie and Rhonda, longtime friends of mine. Going to go see Rusty and Kim, other great friends of mine. Work my way down and go to San Antonio. I'll spend a day or however many with my brother, Steve, Charlene, and other nieces, Cassie and Brianne. From there, I'm going to start kind of going to the northeast, and I'm going to work my way into Arkansas. So I've been looking at some videos and such of Fly Oz. It's a whole great area with lots of grass runways. Seems like some nice adventures, some beautiful scenery, some excellent camping. So I'll probably spend 1 or 2 or 3 nights camping underneath the wing of the airplane. From there, I'm going to fly over Elsinore, Missouri, my old hometown that I kind of grew up on. They don't have any runways there, but I'll make a pass over the top, take some pictures of it. As I work my way up to my brother Mike, probably spend a night with Mike and Kim. After that, I'm going to go up into the northeast corner of the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. So when I was an infant, my dad had a ranch there, and behind the ranch was a Forest Service airport in Mayo called the Lost Creek Sky Ranch. So landing there has always been on my bucket list. It's grass runways, gonna land there, and my father's memorial is at the end of the airport. So I want to be able to taxi up, park in front of the memorial, and I take some pictures and spend the night camped there. One of my brothers passed away a short while ago, about a year and a half ago, and he had a house up there that was handed down. Well, now it's my house. I'm pretty sure it's really run down, but I ended up inheriting that house. So I'm going to meet my sister Shar, and we're going to take a look through the house there, see if it's something that can be fixed up, and make a determination what we're going to do with that place. After I leave out of there, there's a couple of islands along the Great Lakes I want to get to land at, and then I'm going to probably spend the night in Oshkosh. The EAA is not going on yet, but I'll get a lay of the land and maybe go back there in July. After I leave Oshkosh, I'm just basically going to be heading home, heading back west. I'm going to stop in Cheyenne, see my niece Julie, and then stop in Douglas. It's going to get real loud here in just a second. A couple F-35s going over. Then I'm going to stop in Douglas and go see my other niece Julie. Katie. And after that, I've got one stop. I got to stop at the Greater Green River Intergalactic Spaceport. It is the actual name of the place. It's just a dirt runway out in a field, but it's just kind of a cool name. Get to take a Citabria into the spaceport. After that, I'm going to just head right over the hillsides and come on in back to home. So I've got about 3.5 weeks in order to get all of this done. It should take about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks to accomplish. So I've got myself plenty of time. If I run into any kind of weather, or I want to spend an extra day somewhere, or a sidetrack somewhere else. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's how the trip came to be. And hopefully I can get stuff posted each day for you so you can all keep track of the progress on it. So I welcome you to follow along. And until the next clip, have a good evening.